The views and opinions expressed on the following program do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of Nash Community College, the Board of Trustees of Nash Community College, or the North Carolina Community College System.
Sorry, did I break your concentration?
Anything for my princess.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Hey guys, welcome to Big Bang Cinema. I'm Isaac Anderson.
I'm Tyler.
Oh my goodness, Tyler! You have a dress shirt! Everybody, clap! Oh my goodness. How did you get that, man?
Got it for Christmas.
I'm so proud of you. How you doing?
Not well.
Not well, why not?
Well, my thumb's growing back a little bit.
Oh, that's right. Well, for those that don't know, Tyler cut his thumb off a little bit when he was working.
The whole thing grew back. The bone came back in. The nail didn't come back on. It's crazy.
Simply amazing.
But they said it would take at least 3 years. I got it done in like less than a month.
Oh, not true. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And on the other side of the camera, we have our other two hosts, Hunter Baker, the man.
Why do they say host? Because isn't there like a parasite and a host? Like, why do they call us hosts?
Well, fine. The parasite's on the other side of the camera. We have Mr. Hunter Baker, the man with two occupations in his name and two occupations in his heart. How you doing, Hunter?
What's your second occupation, Hunter?
What do you mean?
The second one.
What's the first one?
What is the first one? That's what.
And over here we have Mr. Chris. Oh my goodness. How you doing, buddy? You pretty good?
Can I have some of that sun kissed?
Oh, I don't feel kissed
day.
after that. I feel assaulted.
He's
guys,
a man of many words.
You feel salted.
I feel assaulted.
You feel salted like a snail. Is that
Sure.
what you're about to say? Salted like a snail.
But guys, in case you don't know, this is a movie show where we talk about movie news, movie reviews, and everything in between.
And here comes the in-between part.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think there's more movie news because this is our movie news segment. But speaking about in between, Netflix and Paramount are arguing over the rights to the God Particle, and not the scientific discovery. I gotta
Is it gonna be a
preface that.
gangster movie, The God Particles?
No, well, no, the God Particle is a sequel to Cloverfield. For those that don't know.
Do I amuse you?
J.J. Abrams is producing it. I'm not sure who was the director, but the movie is pretty much in the can. It's set to come out in March with the Paramount as their. Well, it's set for Paramount to release it into theaters, but Netflix is arguing for the rights. So Tyler, what do you think about this?
Okay, what does "in the can" mean?
It means it's finished.
Okay, that's not what I always use that sentence for. But my biggest question is like, how much is Netflix willing to pay for it that Paramount's not?
I don't know, man.
That's
Netflix has that power over them.
Yeah, but Netflix is also hurting, man. They've lost a lot of money.
For real? I don't buy that.
They've lost a lot.
I
of
don't buy that. Netflix is booming, man.
Yeah.
Everyone has Netflix.
Yeah, but
Hunter, do you have Netflix?
Yes.
Thank you. Chris?
Chris, you know what Netflix is?
Really? Are we going to go down this road again? Yes, I know what Netflix is, and yes, we have Netflix. Although we're thinking of
I
getting
also
rid
have
of it.
Amazon Prime.
Awesome. I didn't ask you that.
Prime.
And a Gmail account.
I got PrimeWire.ag.
We're
also thinking of dropping Netflix because it isn't as current as other streaming.
Yeah,
services,
free streaming is current right
well,
now.
you were. Let's continue with your. With Netflix is losing money. Where did you hear that?
It's been tossed around the web for about 2 years now. They're really losing a lot of money. They're funneling their money into projects that really aren't increasing their viewership.
I don't know, man.
They're even talking about upping the people's the cost for membership because to help cover some of the pay gap.
I feel like that might not be as true as it was maybe like 2 years ago. Because Netflix has a lot of they have Stranger Things, they have a lot of movies.
Oh yeah, but a lot of stuff is failure.
Drew just informed me that in recent times they've gained like 20. Netflix has gained 20 million subscribers.
See, that's a lot. Yeah, I know they've been booming.
Quarter.
I don't buy the fact that they're not making
last quarter.
money.
Last quarter, yeah.
Would they get so many awesome TV shows now? The movies.
A lot of that's because of Stranger Things, but before that, man, they funnel all their money in a project called what's the Get Down that did not increase. Those failed projects. They finally got one current project that's really popular right now.
Yeah, and also they have a lot of movies that they take risks on with a lot of young directors.
But they're still in the debt hole right now.
But anyway, I think a lot of their new movies, like Gerald's Game, which is a Stephen King adaptation, I think is a fantastic film that's on Netflix. There's a lot of great original Netflix films. Do you think that Netflix and kind of the streaming services are probably going to start taking over like current movies? You think we're
No,
going to see more streaming stuff at home?
I think bootleg's going to take over.
I mean, that's already been kind of like where it has been for the last 15, 20 years.
Failed.
Soul Plane?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't think Netflix is going to take over.
You know,
I think what's going to happen is there's going to be like a service that comes along that kind of combines what YouTube, Twitch, and Netflix
Aliens.
is.
I mean, I probably think that somewhere down the line that we're going to have that.
No, I'm
It's
telling
gonna be
you,
owned by
it's not-
Disney.
It's going to be like a website that they can go to with that. It's going to have those services. Yeah. It does stick them together, but I'm telling you, like, I feel like that service is at some point in time gonna come out, and people are gonna use it.
And I see. I mean, they've tried this kind of stuff out
It is
before.
cyclical. Yeah.
And I think eventually we are going to get to the point where streaming services are going to be like the new norm for like we're going to have it in the theater, but you can also pay like $50 if you want to watch it at home. You know.
Well, there's also the chance that the world will end for that stuff actually happens.
But yeah, as far as the God Particle going to Netflix, I'm all for that because I think that I think we're actually going to get the same film, except we're probably going to get a lot more people watching it, a lot more repeat viewership, and I'll probably get a sequel on Netflix. I'm not really sure. But Chris, do you have something to say?
I was going to say, I don't think any like one option in terms of like watching movies and stuff is going to take over. I think it's always going to be like you had the multiple different options, and whatever you decide to do, that's your choice.
Okay. Well, as far as a third Cloverfield spin-off or sequel, would you guys rather see this come out in like a big theater, or would you rather see this go to like a Netflix thing?
How about not at all?
I'm excited for this. J.J. Abrams has been trying to get this off the ground for like a decade.
I bet eventually they're going to put the radio and telephones on the internet too.
Probably so. But Chris, do you have any more thoughts on this before we move on?
They say now they'll put video games up there too, man.
Well, speaking of
it'll be in console gaming. Oh, next up is John Cena coming out as the Duke Nukem. He's all here to chew bubble gum.
Man, you messed up that whole transition. You started talking about video games. I thought you were going to be like, speaking about video games, Duke Nukem is going to get a movie that might star John Cena. Instead, you just said John Cena. Man, that disappointed me.
Well, John Cena's whole life is a game.
No, good one.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, for those that don't know, John Cena is possibly going to be playing Duke Nukem in a future film.
And he's going to chew bubble gum.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
What's up, Chris?
You have a soundboard right there. Why didn't you load up on there John Cena's theme that's become a meme online?
We've already played it enough. Everyone already knows it. It's much more fun.
Exactly. We
Tyler
beat
can
it
do it
like a
much
dead
better.
horse and run it to the ground.
But yeah, I love it. But yeah, John Cena is probably going to be playing Duke Nukem in a film. Yeah, what do you guys think about this?
It's going to fail. It's going to fail like the last video game did.
No. Why not?
Well, when you look at the Duke Nukem series, what you basically have is something very similar to Doom, and we all know how the Doom movies turned out. Like, how do you make an actual good movie on a first-person shooter?
They'll most likely give him a wife and kids and everything, and then he's like got to protect his wife and kids, and then his wife gets divorced and he becomes a ladies' man.
They're probably going to do straight up Deadpool for this because Duke Nukem's character is not too far from Deadpool.
True, but then it's to rip off the Deadpool, and it's still unoriginal.
Exactly.
They don't make money.
I feel like the biggest problem is whenever you take a video game and try to make a movie out of it, you're removing the fact that in the video game, you're in it. Like, you're the character.
Yeah, the way I've seen is that video games and movies have never been friends, no matter which way it goes. Whether you make a video game out of a movie or make a movie out of a video game. It just never works well.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, Chris. I think that the video game experience is kind of like you get put into the feet of you get put into the shoes of the main character, not the feet. That's creepy. But yeah, you get put in the shoes of the main character.
You steal people's feet.
And you get to go and choose where he goes. In the movies, like you don't really get to choose where people go. Like that's the kind of whole thing. Like you don't really get to choose their path.
You get to swim.
And I think that's a big disconnect that a lot of people have with video game movies, and I think that's why a lot of them don't work.
Gecko feet, you walk up the wall.
I think what you're trying to say, Isaac, is that like in video games you sort of create your own sort of story, but in movies you're watching a story that's already been written.
Yeah,
poorly
exactly.
written.
Like, well, you can make your own decisions in the video game, and in the movie you can't really do that. But I imagine Duke Nukem's probably going to be like a very tongue-in-cheek kind of thing, you know. I can really actually see John Cena playing Duke Nukem quite well.
As I see it, is they scraped the bottom of the barrel and they dug up John Cena to do a Duke Nukem movie they have very little faith in.
Well, maybe so. I mean, if anyone's gonna play him, who else would you want to play him? I can't see anybody else besides John Cena.
Lundgren.
Don't you think he's a little old?
No.
I think John Cena is probably the perfect guy to do this.
Don Knotts.
Dolph Lundgren.
Don Knotts?
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace, Donnie.
Yeah.
Politically incorrect. Yeah, Chris, you got anything to add to this?
Do you like Duke Nukem?
Or Michael Cera.
Do you like bubblegum?
I would love to see Michael Cera.
You don't
I would like to
bubblegum?
see Michael Cera.
No, you don't. Do you like kicking things?
I got him still.
Do you like possible kicking things? You do?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Warner Brothers is rebooting The Cat in the Hat. I thought the first one wasn't horrible enough. Now they're giving us another bad thing.
Yeah, that's all. Hold on. That's
Pile
all
of
we're
bad
in this.
things.
So yeah, Warner Brothers is rebooting Cat in the Hat, and because it doesn't look like they're doing too well in the DC properties and their superhero movies. So can we bring the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat back up, please?
Bring me that failure.
I can just hear Smash Mouth playing over this. You know,
Somebody- Which one?
I know it's
Might as well be walking.
I know they
on
did
the sun.
they did a cover of a Beatles song or something like that. Then they did another one original for the movie. I remember that, and the music
A
videos are
Hard
coming
Day's
out.
Day? Was it a Hard Day's Day?
No, it was Getting Better. I remember they did that, but that's beyond the point. What do you guys think that they can make a good Cat in the Hat film now?
Nope.
Why not?
Because they got Ron Howard to do
I
it.
think they can, but it needs to be animated.
I'm kind of with you on that. I think it needs to be
CGI
animated.
animated.
No,
No.
just an animated film. Plus, like, if you're doing a series where the first movie was a flop, and when's the last time that Michael Myers had a successful movie?
Oh, that's right. Not the Love Guru. Inglourious Bastards.
Well, he's like a minor part of that role.
I mean, I'm Mike Myers.
A Mike Myers film. Yeah.
Mike Myers.
You got a good point. I don't think they'll bring Mike Myers back for this.
He hadn't had his own star and own film since I think I was in high school.
But I mean, that's beyond the
10
point.
years
I
ago,
mean,
maybe?
like if Cat in the Hat gets rebooted, I'm kind of with you. I think it should be an animated thing. Do you think this is a good idea that Warner Brothers tries to bring this back?
No.
What, you haven't told me why not.
Because it's stupid.
Well, why? Why is it stupid?
Because they fail at everything, and they're going to fail at this too.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean it. I mean, if someone was going to play the Cat in the Hat himself, who do you want to see play him, or at least voice him if it's animated?
Okay. It's going to go Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart?
I want to see Kevin Hart. Dude. I just want to see.
Oh my goodness!
Like, thing one, thing two, and then like I just want to see it, man. It just and he like hit the and Kevin Spacey is the voice for the fish.
Oh no!
Yeah, what do you think of
no,
that? How awkward would that be? How awkward?
I think
Super
that
awkward.
Will Ferrell would do a really good job.
Yes, Will
Being
I can
Ferrell.
the
see
voice
that.
for an animated Cat in the Hat. He's got that much. In fact, I mean, if you really want to do like Will Ferrell and Steve Carell could probably do a fantastic Cat in the Hat film together.
Or Jack Black.
I'm kind of
But
with you on it.
totally
I like
animated.
Steve Carell. Steve Carell in there too, man. I'm kind of digging that. Who knows? That might Hunter, man. That actually sounds like
Now,
a good idea.
let's take it to like the Z axis right now. What if we get Ice Cube to do the voice for it?
That's about the worst thing since Right Along 2.
Or what about his son Ice Chip? We can put them in there too.
Ice Chip.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm sure you're not the first guy to use that joke, but I'm gonna give you a point.
I actually wrote it before the show started.
You really did?
Yeah. I was
No,
like-
no way.
I was thinking.
Hunter, fact check us. Has someone used that joke before? The Ice Chip joke?
Didn't I come with this before the show started? Like, what would they call his son? I was telling you about it. Ice Chip, Ice Cube, or Ice Chip.
You said like icicle or
Icicle.
something like
It's
that.
Icicle. That's Ice
Ice
Chip.
Chip is way funnier.
Ice Chip.
I don't know. That's pretty funny. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think they could probably do something good. Maybe this will get them back on track. I just don't want to see Cat in the Hat.
Oh,
like
Lord
9
and
of them.
Miller. Lord and Miller.
See, yeah, they would do a really good job. But I don't want to see like 9 other Cat in the Hats after this. You know, I think one and done is fine.
I really do feel like you can't do live action Cat in the Hat. Like the illustrations, Dr. Seuss's imagination is like, you either need to go like 3D animated or like actual drawn animation. But it just doesn't work to me in any.
If
kind
you
of
go live
sense.
action Cat in the Hat, it seems more like a drug trip.
It's
Yeah.
too cheesy. It's too
Like the Mike Myers
Horny.
movie.
Yeah, it can't be well done that way. Like it
Yeah, I
can't
mean,
be.
it
our
comes off as
CGI is
creepy.
a little better than it was, 15 years ago. So I mean,
Even-
I think
Yeah,
they
yeah,
could.
creepy
Even
as well.
still, like
Creepy
if
is
you
good.
think of
Can you
that
find a
movie-
zoomed up picture of like the Cat in the Hat? Show everybody how terrifying he was in the movie.
Like if you think about it, like from a pure visual and aesthetic sense, like the Lorax and Horton Hears a Who were
Yeah.
phenomenal, but they
Horton
were
Smells
3D
Pig.
animation.
Yeah.
Like they can pull that off better. 'Cause they
Oh.
can- they
Look
can
how
be more
terrifying
vivid.
that is. Just absolutely like terror just right there. I mean, you go to bed at night, check up under your bed. It's just horrifying.
Yeah, that's 2 Mike Myers that you're scared of.
That's just horrifying right there. That is just
Speaking
gruesome.
Oh, I never thought you were going to finish that sentence. Anyway,
Yeah.
speaking about gruesome, Super Troopers 2.
Oh,
It's going to
snap.
be coming out on the
Ramrod is back.
on April 20th of all days. Why? I wonder why they chose that date. But yeah, guys, Super Troopers 2 came out with a trailer actually, and it's a it's got a lot of wacky hijinks.
So you tell me Broken Lizard's back?
Broken Lizards, yeah. I had spent a long time since I've seen Super Troopers, so I mean, I really don't know. This is I don't know. Have you watched this trailer yet?
Enhance. Why is it not working? I love that movie. I can quote the entire thing.
Well, have you seen the trailer for Super Troopers 2?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, this is it. But it looks like the whole crew is back, and they're all up to wacky hijinks. And I think it was about 2 years ago, they actually put out a crowdfunding page, so the fans actually paid for this whole film.
I love it. I mean, they have a great line of films. There's the Slam. No, that's not a good one. There's Beer Fest. There's Super Troopers. There's Club Dread.
Is it going to be like 3 and nothing else?
Dukes of Hazzard was all right.
Okay. Well, Hunter, do you like Super Troopers?
Have you ever heard of Super Troopers?
I've seen it.
Okay. Are you excited for the sequel, or do you think it's not going to be that great?
I wait and see. I don't really have any
Thoughts?
expectations or forethoughts on it.
To answer your question, no, I haven't heard of Super Troopers.
Yeah. So
You never heard of Super
we'll
Troopers?
just
Oh, this
bypass
kid-
Chris.
The whole premise is it's a bunch of cops that are like a bunch of kooky personalities, and they do stupid stuff.
I can see that from
That's
the
the whole
trailer.
film.
Like, all I can say is, like, odds are it's either going to be as good as the first one or worse. Like, I doubt it'll be better.
I seriously doubt it's going to be better too. I think I'm going a little bit worse. I think they're going to drag up a bunch of bits. Like I bet they're going to have a maple syrup chugging competition again or something like that. You
Because
know.
the first one was a classic. I mean, it's up there with like the first Anchorman movie.
Well, I think it was probably not expected to be a classic. I think it was like an unexpected classic. And I think this one they're going to try to drag up a lot of those old bits.
What's that restaurant to eat at where they got all the stuff on the wall?
I don't know.
What was it
It
called?
doesn't matter.
Shenanigans.
It's
Come on, yeah, I know. I know you haven't. I know y'all seen the movie.
But anyway,
Shenanigans.
I believe this one is like
Oh God.
they actually become Canadian Mounties in this. So like, I don't know if you ever seen I know you haven't seen the trailer, but in the trailer they become Canadian Mounties. Rob Lowe plays like the police commissioner for their new unit, and the Mounties don't like them, and that's kind of the whole plot of the movie. So I mean, maybe this will work, but I just feel like a lot of the old bits are going to get dragged up. It's going to get really old real fast. Hopefully they try something new and a lot of really dated pop culture references. But guys, thank you so much for watching so far. If you have any opinions, concerns, anything you want to say, leave your number, name, address. Don't do those last few. At Studio 67 NCC on
Make
Facebook.
a model your first call, your mother's name, your social security number.
Please don't do any of those things. But guys, we're going to take a really quick break.
The
When
name
we
of your
come
first
back,
pet.
we're gonna talk about the Oscar nominations that came out. So please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Transfer
Did you know
number.
Nash Community College offers 12 degree programs entirely online? Are you interested in information technology? Explore information technology systems, network management, systems security, healthcare informatics, or web design and administration. These 2-year programs are only a few of the online associate degrees offered through Nash Online. Students receive the same quality instruction and resources as on-campus students without ever stepping foot on Nash's campus. Learn more about Nash Online today at online.nashcc.edu.
Hey, we're back already. How about that? I'm Isaac Anderson.
I am Tyler.
All right, and so the Oscar nominations came out a few days ago, so that brings us to this segment where we're going to be talking about them. And we talked about them quite recently, where we thought who was going to get nominated. So we're going to try to compare to some stuff. And there's a lot of the categories. You know, there's a lot of stuff that people don't really care about. We're just going to fly right through them, and we're just going to say, do we care or do we not care, and then we're going to guess who's going to win.
Let's go on to the next thing we're doing.
This is it. This is it.
You're talking about the movies.
And you could talk about who got snubbed, who you thought.
Okay.
But let's go ahead. I think the first one's makeup and hair. So yeah.
Don't care.
You don't care? Yeah, probably Darkest Hours is going to win because everyone loves Winston Churchill. All right,
Don't
next is
care.
film editing. We're
Don't
probably going to
care.
fly a lot of these really
Don't
fast.
care.
Animated feature. All right. So we
Yeah,
got
okay,
Boss
I do
Baby,
care.
The Breadwinner, Ferdinand, Loving Vincent. I believe Coco's on there too.
What?
Yeah.
I thought, what's that movie? Chris, you probably heard about it. A movie that came out last year from Japan. It made the biggest amount of money ever. About something about a meteorite and people switching bodies.
That sounds about right.
Your Name. Didn't that come out last year?
Yeah, that's not nominated.
Yeah, how did that not get nominated?
It's anime. I mean, it's not.
It's animated.
And it's Japanese animated. I don't know. I don't know why it wasn't nominated. Maybe they just didn't like it.
It made like $800 million. And it's considered like the biggest classic of all time. Like,
Oh.
I read about it.
Well, out of these, who do you think is going to win?
I say I'm going to take a route. So there was a swing where somebody wrote in, and there was none of these titles.
Well, I think it's probably going to be Coco.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Coco.
Next, what do we got next? Live action short. Why don't we go ahead and skip these? Because I haven't seen any of these. Let's go ahead and skip that one.
Don't care about this either.
Nope, let's keep moving.
Keep it going.
Production design. Hey, let's keep this one. Production design. Because hey, we got Blade Runner on there. Blade Runner's on there. Dunkirk, Shape of Water, Darkest Hour, Beauty and the
Blade
Beast.
Runner. I say Blade Runner.
I'm gonna go absolutely Blade Runner.
I got a
Blade
problem
Runner
with
better
the
win.
Shape of Water.
Why?
It takes on the shape of his container.
Okay, so next topic. What we got? Original score. Okay, so it's a bunch on here. You never saw Three Billboards or Phantom Thread. You haven't seen Phantom Thread yet.
I don't care about Phantom Thread.
So which one of these do you think is going to win?
I'm going to close my eyes and pick one. That one.
John Williams?
What? John Williams?
I don't think he's going to win. I think Johnny Greenwood is going to win for Phantom Thread. Johnny Greenwood's score is actually really nice for that film. Even though the film was not as good. You'll find out next week. But yeah, that's what I think. Let's go into the next one. Sound editing.
Blade Runner.
I'm probably going to go Blade Runner or Baby Driver on this. It's going to be hard not to go with Baby Driver because that's pretty much all sound, you know. I'm going to go Baby Driver on this. I'm going to be different.
I'm going to go Blade Runner.
So, yeah. Costume design. This is a big one.
Blade Runner. Wait, it's not even up there.
No, The Shape of Water. I think it's definitely Shape of Water on this one. Shape of Water or Beauty. I think it's in between these two, Beauty and the Beast and The Shape of Water.
Okay, I saw Beauty and the Beast.
That's where Phantom Thread wins. Phantom Thread had some nice stuff, but...
I want to say something about Beauty and the Beast for the costume design.
Okay.
There was a lot of uproar about the Belle's dress.
Okay.
Because there of course been a lot of ladies who have cosplayed Belle and have done a much better job with the dress than they actually had in the movie.
I'm not going Beauty and the Beast on this. They'll probably just give it to them because they're Beauty and the Beast.
Disney will strong arm them into the award.
I'm gonna go Shape of Water on this. Absolutely. What's next? Oh, adapted screenplay. This is what I'm really into. I hope Logan wins, but I think it's probably going to be Call Me by Your Name because that movie's getting so much acclaim. I haven't seen it yet. I kind of want to see it.
You talking about the Moonlight for White People?
Moonlight for White People.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't seen it. I don't know, but I think it's probably. I want it to be Logan. It should be Logan. I'm probably going to go with Logan though, but it's probably going to win. But what's next? Original screenplay. All right, we're getting to the good ones now. All right, so Lady Bird, Get Out, Big Sick.
It's going to be Get Out. It's going to be Get Out.
I think Get Out's also going to win this one too because it's such a great script. Jordan Peele did an awesome job on this. Although Lady Bird's kind of in the running for that. Three Billboards is great too.
See, if it wasn't for Get Out, I wouldn't be able to tell Jordan Peele.
Drew cast his first vote for Lady Bird.
What?
Drew cast his vote for Lady Bird.
Lady Bird? I think that's probably going to win something like Best Director or something like that, maybe. I don't know. It's in between Lady Bird and Get Out for me. I think Jordan Peele. Actually, you know what? Jordan Peele is going to get Best Director. I bet Lady Bird will win Best Screenplay.
See, I think it's going to be Jordan Peele.
Drew's also saying Lady Bird for Best Director.
Best Director?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think it's Jordan Peele. Well, we'll get to that one. What's next? I'm going to go Lady Bird on this one.
Well, I say Jordan Peele because I finally taught the difference between Jordan Peele and
Keegan-Michael Key.
Yeah, I didn't know the difference.
Animated short. Let's skip this one. No one cares about that one. Yeah, sorry to all those people. Original song. All right, let's go for this one. This Is Me for The Greatest Showman, Mystery of Love.
Remember Me.
I wasn't big on Remember Me. I'm just gonna go This Is Me, The Greatest Showman.
It's gonna be Remember Me.
Because I believe.
Because it's animated. They win every year.
Probably so. But guys, documentary feature. Didn't see many of those.
Keep the party going. Let's keep the party going.
This next one. Cinematography. All right, Blade Runner 2049, hands down.
Blade Runner.
Hands down. Roger Deakins better win this. There's no other movie I've ever seen that looked like Blade Runner 2049. That movie looked great. Even though it was shot on digital cameras, I'm not huge on digital cameras. Everything looked really nice. All the imagery was great.
It felt like every shot of that was a piece of art.
And it was. It popped off the screen in a way I haven't seen in a very long time. Roger Deakins did a good job.
Especially the hologram lady.
Yeah, she looked nice. Supporting actress. All right, we're getting to the really good ones now.
Supporting actress.
Mary J. Blige. I've not seen Mudbound, so I cannot judge on that. I'm going to go Laurie Metcalf and Lady Bird because she has an amazing performance.
I say Octavia Spencer because Octavia played Octavia Spencer.
Although Allison Janney, I have not seen I, Tonya, but from what I've seen of her, Allison Janney, she's great, but she's playing Allison Janney. I mean, and Octavia Spencer's Octavia Spencer too. I mean, but in between these two. I'm going to go with, I change it. Let's go Allison Janney. Allison Janney is pretty cool in that movie. Let's go Allison Janney. All right, supporting actor.
William Dafoe's nominated.
William Dafoe, he's in a movie called The Florida Project.
Never heard of that.
Christopher Plummer did the whole role in 10 days, so he deserves a clap. Sam Rockwell is my personal favorite from 3 Billboards. I'm probably going to go William Dafoe with The Florida Project because he's very captivating in that film. How about you? You didn't see any of these movies, did you?
Hold on.
Oh, you picked Sam
Rockwell! Yeah.
He's great in that movie.
Yeah, he's one of my top favorite actors, too.
Oh, he's fantastic in this movie. All right, what's next? Leading actress. All right. Meryl Streep will probably win because she's her, but I'm going to go with Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird. She was amazing in that film.
Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse.
Well, pick one.
Sure.
Who you got? Sally Hawkins also really good.
It's probably Meryl Streep because they can't resist giving her an award.
Although Frances McDormand, like there's a lot of great ones up there. Yeah, Meryl Streep, they'll probably give it to her again because Meryl Streep. Saoirse Ronan, fantastic. Frances McDormand's going to be hard to beat. I love Frances McDormand in that. It's going to be really hard to decide, but I'm going to go Saoirse Ronan because she's a new upcomer. Leading actor. Daniel Day-Lewis, probably because it's his last film, and they're just going to give it to him as a Lifetime Achievement Award.
I say Gary Oldman because that's unexpected.
Gary Oldman? I don't know. I mean, he's fine as Winston Churchill. Definitely not Denzel. That movie sucked. Maybe Timothy Chalamet for Calling Me By Your Name, but I'm probably going to go, I'm going Daniel Day-Lewis. I'm almost positive, just for the sheer fact it's his last movie. And Best Director, I'm going to go with Jordan Peele for Get Out.
I say Guillermo del Toro because that man deserves something by now.
It's really like the screenplay and the directing is probably going to go up and down for Lady Bird and Get Out. I'm probably going to go Best Directing Jordan Peele, Best Screenplay Lady Bird.
Drew is saying for Greta Gerwig.
You think so? Have you seen Lady Bird? Oh, you did. It's going to be hard to beat, isn't it? It's a hard one. It's in between these two. These don't matter. They'll probably give it to Chris Nolan because he put a camera on a plane.
Well, yeah, he gets a pass for The Dark Knight.
But yeah, I mean he gets an extreme pass. But I'm gonna go Get Out, Mr. Jordan Peele. You're gonna win an Oscar. But Best Picture. This one's gonna be a hard one because a lot of these I like, and I think a lot of them are very overrated. Call Me By Your Name, I'm going to go see that before the movies come out, so I can't really speak on that. But
I say Logan.
Logan's not nominated.
It's going to be Logan.
3 Billboards is one of my personal favorites up here. I think it's going to be Lady Bird. Again, it's Lady Bird and Get Out. That's the other two, man.
My question, why is Logan not up here?
Well, because, I mean, I don't know. They had a lot of other ones. They had to put Steven Spielberg's movie that came out last month.
Yeah, I mean, Logan should have been up there.
Steven Spielberg's a famous director. He has to be nominated for something.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is a travesty of like Logan not being.
Logan should have been nominated for Best Picture. Call Me By Your Name, I'll get back to you about that after I see it. I'm probably gonna go Lady Bird.
Phantom Thread's up here.
Phantom Thread does not deserve to be up there. But guys, you'll hear about that next week, which we're gonna be reviewing Phantom Thread next week on Quick Flicks. So I
say War for the Planet of the Apes should have been up there too.
It's one of my personal favorites, but probably not up there.
Huh?
Well, that came out like 3 years ago, didn't it? Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. We'll get back to you once the Oscars come out. We'll compare our notes and see what happens. I'll get back to you after I see Call Me By Your Name. Let you know where that lies in my ranks. But guys, thank you so much. Tune in to Quick Flicks tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We're going to be reviewing Paddington 2, the highest rated movie in Rotten Tomatoes history. To see if we agree with that or not. But guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next week. I'm Isaac Anderson.
And I am still Tyler.
Stay lovely.